Hello, I'm Nancy O'Neill, and thanks for being with us on this week's Suncoast FYI. Today we're featuring the artwork of Savannah Bonnet, a student majoring in fine arts and certainly fun art, as this is titled The Donut Man. She attends Ringling College of Art and Design. This piece and a variety of others are available at the 6th Annual Student Show running now through November 4th at the Made By Gallery. Made By is located on the campus of Ringling College of Art and Design. Now today on Suncoast FYI, we're joined by Doctors of Audiology, Dr. Mary Thorpe and Dr. Jeffrey Olson, Chairman of Giving Hunger the Blues, Peter J. Anderson, and General Manager of Gettle Nissan, Ben Miles, Meadowbrook Insurance Agency Operations Manager, Christine Harmon, and Meadowbrook Sales Agent, Ron McKeever. They're all here coming up next on today's Suncoast FYI. Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill. Welcome to Suncoast FYI. We're so glad you could join us for today's show. We have a lot of great guests. Our first guests recently returned from an exciting mission trip to Jordan. Dr. Mary Thorpe and Dr. Jeffrey Olson with Hear Care Audiology are here with us to share their amazing experience. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Nancy.
Thank you. So, a trip to Jordan. An amazing experience. Can you tell us what was the hearing loss trip about?
Well, we we were there for about 10 days. We were able to see mostly children in the Jordan areas, refugees, mostly Syrian refugees, and we were able to fit 270 hearing devices on about 170 children. Mostly, so it was quite a fulfilling event.
And so were the children, I mean, severely hearing impaired, so that this made, I mean, their eyes light up when they got these hearing aids in?
A lot of the children there actually did have quite severe hearing loss. So this was literally their first time hearing, and when we would put them on, luckily Dr. Thorpe and I had one of the nice jobs of actually fitting the devices and turning them on, and we were, you know, seeing their eyes light up, seeing them kind of start looking around when you would whisper behind them.
Yeah. Oh
and just their whole demeanor would change. They'd be very kind of reserved and quiet, and right then and there you'd see them just light up, and the whole world was a new place to them.
How rewarding.
It really was.
For you.
It was amazing, Nancy. You know, their mothers would speak to them for the first time, and they would turn. You know, they hadn't heard their mother's voice before, so it was incredible.
How do your mission trips tie in with a nonprofit, the Hair Care Connection here in Sarasota?
So our Hair Care Connection here in Sarasota is a nonprofit we formed so that we could help people locally as well as globally. So it ties into that. Most of our nonprofit is for people here in this community where we can help provide hearing devices for those who are unable to obtain them through traditional means, insurance, or they can't afford them. So we have been seeing a big increase in that here. We are fitting several people here locally with hearing devices, but we also have hearing aids donated from our patients, gently used hearing aids, and we take those on these mission trips. And we're able to use those on these children and some adults over there and to help them also. So it's, you know, it's a rewarding thing that we're doing.
Yes, all the way around. I mean, so the people, when they come in, they can just donate, or are they I'm sure that people continue to come and see you because their hearing loss needs to be continually checked.
Correct.
As time goes by.
Correct.
So they need to be upgraded, and these are the ones that you bring to.
That's exactly correct, Nancy. So when they upgrade to some new devices, many of them, the response has been overwhelming. They'll donate their previous devices.
So they should bring them to you.
They should. So we do ask that the community bring, you know, their gently used hearing devices. So we will use them.
Right. So I know you have a lot going on. What are the next upcoming events, projects?
We do still have some events internationally coming up in 2017. We are setting up areas for Jamaica, Guatemala, also Jordan. We're going to head back up in April. And are there any that I'm missing?
Mozambique in Africa
Mozambique is a new
in
one.
June. So we won't personally participate on all of those, but we will on some of those. So Jeff and I will be probably on a couple of those trips.
And how long do these trips normally last?
Usually about 10 to 12 days. The nice thing is we have people on the ground that kind of organize and set these up before we get there so that we can go in. Us as audiologists, including other people around the country, to see these patients kind of quickly get in and also provide follow-up care every year. Like we're again going back to Jordan in April.
So you'll see the same children to see how they're doing and also help others as well?
We will. We
Correct.
don't want to be a one and done. We want sustainability. We train people there locally to troubleshoot, and then we provide batteries for the hearing devices, and then we come back and see them for rechecks when we come back, so that they don't break and then they have nothing. They don't know what to do.
Okay.
Right.
So are there other ways that our community can get involved other than donating hearing aids to you folks?
Well, certainly they can donate funds.
Okay. Always
Certainly we
good.
can donate funds because that also helps us to obtain hearing devices
All right.
for these individuals locally also. So we'll have a fundraiser in April, our annual Weinenstein, that will be held here in Lakewood Ranch, and we'd love people to come and attend that. It'll be a real fun event, and we'll have an auction.
All right.
and-
Well, I'm sure that's all on your website along with
It will
other
be.
It will
things,
be, yep.
questions and answers that we may all have. Can you tell our viewers where they can go to find you then on the web?
So our website is myhearcare.com, and if they go there, they're going to get information about the nonprofit. And we do ask our community to spread the word that we do offer these services. If they have family or friends, members that need hearing devices, we certainly don't want anybody to go without.
Great.
So they can come see us. We're at 2800 Hillview here, right off of Tuttle, and we'll be sure to help them.
Great. Thank you both for being here this morning.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you for having
Susie.
us.
Thank you.
Now we learned how to help those with hearing loss, and right after the break, we'll find out how to help those in our community that are going hungry. Giving Hunger the Blues chairman Peter J. Anderson and one of the festival's sponsor, Ben Miles with Gettle Nissan, will tell us how we can help. We'll be right back. Hi, and welcome back to Suncoast FYI. Giving Hunger the Blues has always been a popular festival on the Suncoast. With us today, festival chairman Peter J. Anderson and Ben Miles, general manager of Gettle Nissan, one of the festival's sponsors. So we're glad to have you both here with us today.
Thanks, great to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, I know that Giving Hunger the Blues is a massive effort that brings together professionals, volunteers, sponsors to all make it work. So tell us about the celebration and our sponsor here.
Sure. Well, Giving Hunger the Blues, this is our 20th annual, so it's a big deal for us that we're celebrating 20 years of
Amazing.
Of bringing great music and great food for a great cause. And of course, as the name implies, we are really trying to take care of the children in our community. Our mission is to feed, protect, educate, and nurture the children of our community. So we throw a party. Party started many years ago inside the 5 O'Clock Club, where George Generoso and Caroline Sansone threw a Sunday afternoon party. And then they decided it was time to grow that event, so they took it out to Hillview Street. And the event took place on Hillview Street for, gosh, the better part of 9 years, 8 or 9 years. I joined the event about 10 years ago, and together the three of us grew the event, and then I relaunched the event last year. The event closed in 2013. I relaunched the event last year. And of course, the biggest news for everybody this year is that we've moved the event to the Van Wezel. Due to some construction taking place in Southside Village, we had the opportunity to get to the bayfront.
I think that was a great move anyways. I mean, it's just beautiful and there's space and it sounds all good to me.
Yes.
Yeah. So you take care of the children all year long though. This is this is the event that
Absolutely.
funds it.
Our two charities are the Women's Resource Center, and as I like to say, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So we want to take care of the moms and the women in our community who take care of all these kids.
Okay.
And then the Mayor's Feed the Hungry program, a very, very important charity, and especially this time of year. Our concern is that families that don't have the necessary means to celebrate through the holidays especially, we're feeding those families through the holiday season. So this is kind of the kickoff for the Mayor's Feed the Hungry program season.
All right. And Ben, can you tell us how Gettle got involved as being the presenting sponsor for the event?
Yeah, absolutely. The Gettle Automotive Group and Jim Gettle specifically have a very long history with Giving Hunger the Blues. And Jim was involved for a very long time until the close. And now that it's back, we definitely wanted to take the opportunity to get involved with Peter and help feed the hungry in the area. That's a huge goal of the Gettle Automotive Group, Mr. Gettle specifically.
So that's why you wanted to be involved with
Absolutely.
it. I mean, it really does. I mean, we have so many children that need our help, and thank you.
It's our
coming
pleasure.
Excuse me. Tell us about your company and when and where it got started, because I know that I've just known Gettle for as long as I can remember.
Right. Well, Mr. Gettle's originally from Michigan, and like most of us that are from another area, have adopted Florida as our home states. And Mr. Gettle loves giving back and contributing to the communities that have enabled our company to grow the way it has. He opened his first store in Florida December in 1990. So this December we'll be celebrating our 26th anniversary as a dealer group in Florida.
Wow.
So it's very exciting times. The company's grown a lot and does a lot every single year.
How many companies, dealerships do you have under the Gettle umbrella?
Right now, the Gettle Automotive Group consists of 11 stores. They're located in Sarasota, Bradenton, and Gainesville and Ocala to the north. So franchise-wise, we can sell or service any Toyota, Porsche, BMW, Volkswagen, Acura, Hyundai, and Nissan.
Wow.
So quite a variety there.
Wow. So our viewers can go and have their car serviced, buy a new car from you, talk about the event, find out what they can do to get involved, and how can our viewers get involved?
Well, that's a great question. As you can imagine, ours is a heavily volunteer-driven event. It takes about 150 volunteers
Okay.
to make the event work. And given that level of commitment from the community, we take good care of our volunteers. An official Giving Hunger the Blues t-shirt, some good food, and obviously a lot of fun as a backdrop.
Great.
But volunteers that are interested in participating can go to our website, which is givinghungertheblues.org. Click on the volunteer tab and sign up. There are shifts available for a variety of different things, and very important.
Okay,
Very
last
important.
thing, what is the date of the event?
Oh yeah, the date, October 30th.
Okay.
Sunday, October 30th,
Coming
the day
up.
before Halloween.
All right, perfect.
And
2
we'll
days
be
in a row.
collecting food at all of our locations. So
Thank
every
you.
dealership will have a source in the showroom where you can come by and drop off canned food, any non-perishable items, and we're very proud of that. Our
Wonderful.
Christmas party every year, just to show Mr. Gettle's commitment. In order to go to our company Christmas party, the cost of admission is a bag of canned food.
That's great.
Feeding the
Everybody should
hungry
do
is
that.
a big source of pride for the Gettle Automotive Group,
Great.
and we're
Thank you.
very excited to be a part of Giving Hunger the Blues this
Thank
year.
you.
And
I think it's a great
it's going to
team.
be a good partnership.
Good. Thank you,
Great.
gentlemen.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Very much.
Both Hear Care Audiology Center and Giving Hunger the Blues strive to help our community stay healthy. Our next guests share with us how to protect and navigate the new 2017 Healthcare Reform Update. Christine Harmon and Ron McKeever with Meadowbrook Insurance Agency, Florida, will be here after the break to talk with us about the subject, so please stay with us. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. Meadowbrook Insurance Agency provides individual and group health insurance services in our entire area. Operations Manager Christine Harmon and Sales Agent Ron McKeever join us to share valuable information about Meadowbrook Insurance and what we'll need to know before this year ends. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. So what kind of insurance do you offer at Meadowbrook? Let's start with that.
Okay, we are a full service agency. We offer everything from business insurance, also group health benefits, individual health benefits, and personal lines, auto, fire, flood, those sort of insurances.
Okay. And how long have you been in business?
Meadowbrook has been in business for 60 years.
Wow.
And
Amazing.
the largest insurance agency in Michigan, and we are the Florida agency. We have an office here in Sarasota on Cattleman Road, and one in Clearwater, which we are now moving to St. Petersburg, Florida this week.
Okay. Well, that's exciting. That's a lot of change.
It is a
Yeah.
lot of change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ron, can you tell us what is so exciting about this period for health
Well,
insurance?
Most exciting thing is we have two different segments that we're involved with. In the over 65 arena, it's the annual election period, which runs from October 15th through December 7th. And during this time, anyone can make a plan change in that category. In the Medicare Advantage arena, typically plans change each year. And, you know, particularly with the blue Medicare HMO and PPO, typically the providers, the doctors, which include doctors, the co-pays and the deductibles change. And in the Medicare RX category, the formulary changes, the tier level, and the out-of-pocket changes also.
Okay. So, I'm guessing that this information comes to your clients or everyone that has health care insurance, but they probably don't understand it, so they really need
That's
to come
right,
to a
and we can
specialist
assist
like
them
you.
with that. And in the under 65 arena, we're entering the fourth year under the Affordable Health Care Act. And this year, the annual enrollment runs from November 1st, 2016 through January 31st, 2017.
All right.
And during this time period, anyone can make a plan change or purchase a different plan.
Plans. Now, Christine, what are the changes that are coming up in 2017 that we need to be mindful of?
The changes are, deductible changes are going to be pretty much increasing. The premiums are across the board going to go up. And Florida Blue, fortunately, where we are an agency for Florida Blue specifically in the healthcare arena, is going to be the only carrier in about 47 counties in Florida.
Wow.
So there are significant changes. People need to look in their mail, open the envelopes, and just make sure that their carrier is still going to offer insurance to them
Very
for 2017.
important. So many things changing. Now, what is the employer's responsibility or the mandates that they need to be looking for?
Very important. Employers are mandated that if they have 50 or more full-time equivalent employees, that they must offer health care to their employee, their spouse, and children up to age 26. So, and if they don't, there are substantial fines to the employer.
Okay. So, in other words, if they don't take care of you, their neck is on the line, and they should really be mindful of this, and maybe actually have us point it out to them if they're falling behind.
Correct, and
Because we all need to have insurance.
That's correct, and we have several group benefit agents in the agency that we task them with talking to the employers out there and letting them know that if they have that 50 or more employees, they absolutely need to offer the health care.
Okay. Now, Ron, you've mentioned a little bit earlier about the dates for annual enrollment. Could you go over those one more time? 'Cause
Sure,
that's so important.
and I wanted to elaborate a little bit further.
Sure.
Over 65 is October 15th through December 7th, and under 65 is from November 1st, 2016 through January 31st, 2017. We can also assist based on income criteria people in completing a marketplace application. where their deductible and premium may be reduced. In fact, on silver plans, the deductible can be reduced from $5,000 to $0, and the office co-base could be $10 or less.
That's
And
great.
we can assist them in completing that. The other thing that's very important in Sarasota is the provider network. With Florida Blue, there are 3 provider networks. There's the Blue Option PPO, the Blue Care HMO, and the Blue Select. Now, with the Blue Select, Sarasota Memorial is not included in some of the major physician groups. So it's very important that you look at the provider network. And we often deal with people that went to the marketplace directly, got a Blue Select plan, and couldn't use the local
Right.
hospital.
There you go. That's
So-
why they really need to come to professionals like you. So where can our viewers go to find out more information, and how can we get in touch with you?
Okay, well, our office is on Cattleman Road. It's just directly across almost from Doctor's Hospital. But our telephone number, I can give that to you, 941-955-2133. And our website is www.meadowbrookflagency.com.
Great. We'll have that up on the screen, so
Okay.
we'll make sure that our viewers get it. Thank you for
Great.
being here this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
After the break, we'll share how your organization or company can be part of Suncoast FYI. We'll be right back.
Thanks. You did a good job, Ron.
Thank you so much for joining us on Suncoast FYI today. If you have a business or community event coming up soon that you'd like to share with the Suncoast, please call our sales department at 941-361-4239. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.